My name is Eva Parantica, VP of a brand new division of the world's largest corporation, Alta Interglobal, and I am excited to welcome you to our newest initiative, Alta Interstellar. While you may only know us as the largest and most successful holding company in the known universe, we have recently set our sights on a new goal, the colonization of space. This is why we acquired your previous employer, Kindred Aerospace, and why you are now shuttling your way between the stars toward your new home. With our patented AltaPort technology, we instantly teleported all the equipment needed for your new settlement directly to your chosen planet. And while we would have loved to do the same for you, our current technology tends to liquefy biomatter. Instead, you have been sleeping soundly and deeply for around a century in one of our patented Alta Crypods. That may sound like a long time, but for you it passed in an instant. And what a small price to pay for such an amazing adventure. You will be the very first settler on this previously unexplored planet. After landing, all you need to do is boot up your habitat and gather your gear. Then you can begin to call down extra buildings to grow the space into a small, functioning community. Once that is achieved, Alta will soon send dozens of fresh-faced colonists your way. It is your mission to work with those colonists to build a flourishing foothold for humanity in deep space. All of us here at Head Office could not be more excited to welcome you into the Alta family, and we look forward to supporting you in your adventures. Onward and upward!
That landing wasn't as smooth as we would have liked. Like any major event, it can also offer a change of perspective. I see a teleporter up ahead. All right then, shall we? If you can't walk out of this crater, this is going to be one short adventure. Look at this place. Gorgeous! Well, except for all that burning wreckage. A perfect spot for another rip-roaring adventure. What will we discover? Hopefully our habitat. I am picking up a faint signal over those cliffs. Onwards, brave explorer! That was not the easiest landing. There are pieces of Kindred and Alta gear littered all over this beach. Hopefully your habitat is intact. Victory! It appears our ship's 3D printer is still functional despite its sudden descent onto the beach. Everything you will need can be crafted with this lovely device. Let's see what's available to print in there. Is it a plant or is it a creature? Maybe we can eat it. Remember, an educated settler is a successful settler, and a crucial element of our mission on this planet is to catalog this pristine alien ecosystem into our Kindex database. So, go ahead. Switch on your scanner and scan the creature. Or some funky plant. Anything interesting, really. Oh, finally, a minor obstacle. A tiny cliff. Unfortunately, even that is too difficult for your weak, fleshy body right now. I think that 3D printer you found back on the beach will let me upgrade your gear. Go check it out. Surf some menus. Make a plan. Yep. Onward and upward indeed. Now, we should be able to clear those cliffs and continue looking for our habitat. Ooh, sharp and pointy, but strangely delicate. I have faith in you. Jump, jump! Ah, a jungle. Nice. And so close to the beach. Now, where is that habitat? Aluminium! Or aluminum, as Americans pronounce it incorrectly. But that doesn't make it any less useful. Nice! Those veins are rich in the kind of materials required to 3D print new stuff, which you'll need to do if you want to get off this rock, or otherwise to comfortably wait for the ravages of old age. Looks appropriate. Good job on solving the housing crisis, little fellas. So small, so beautiful, so squishy. Oh, they have their own little hurdy-gurdy village. So cute. More crystals, but blocking our path now. You need a way to destroy them. As much as I hate to admit it, this feels like a time to craft yourself a weapon. You always end up here in the end. But first we need some aluminium. I'm detecting some promising mineral formations nearby. The area. Okay, that's enough. Let's head back to the printer and get our problem-solving projectile-launching apparatus. Armed and dangerous. Do you feel safer now? Because I don't. Those crystals better watch out. Strange alien crystals! Oh, I am detecting a very potent edible organism nearby. You should seek it out for science. But make sure to scan it first, just in case. Anyway, you should now feel stronger, faster and fitter! Neat! If you see another of these laying about, eat it! I feel a bit sad about that, not gonna lie. Time for the shooty bang bang! Progress! So what now? Well, I am detecting new species in the next area, some of them more territorial than we've encountered so far. Remember, there is nothing in Alpha's various directives that stops you from hunting them, or avoiding them, or even eating them. A dead end! Perhaps a good moment to gain some altitude. Survey the landscape, so to speak. Sweet carbon, the building blocks of the universe. Another weird food. I hope you're hungry. I have a feeling you'll be eating a few of these. Jump! So at this point, I must point out that we are in a bit of a pickle. According to the launch manifest, we were supposed to be nestled safely inside the habitat after waking up from cryosleep. But obviously we are not. Judging by the debris we saw earlier, our ship disintegrated on entry to the atmosphere. And worse, all your equipment is missing! Our focus needs to be on finding it or replacing it. But that is a task for future you. Present day you still needs to find the habitat. It looks like a bug, smells like a bug, sings like a bug. It appears the way forward is blocked again. We'll need to rely on your keen sense of observation once more, my best new friend. Carnivorous trees, I love it. And feeding it seems to have encouraged it to withdraw the roots obstructing your path. Keep feeding it. Oh, a hungry little fella. What could we feed it? Oh, look at this little guy. So cute, so juicy. Like that. Find more. Okay, the path seems to have cleared. Press on. The habitat can't be much further. That's the good stuff right there. You wanted more life? You got more life. We should be getting really close now. I can feel it in my robotic bones. Ah, there it is. Just head down there and we can finally get comfortable and relax a minute. And then we can get to work. Well, the habitat module seems basically intact, but it's been sitting there for almost a century. Try to power it up. Congratulations! Your shiny new Kindred-branded habitat is active and ready for use. Be aware that despite our best efforts to maintain high quality of workmanship, some wear and tear is to be expected. Gorgeous! Head on inside. Remember to wipe your feet. Home sweet home! The best bargain habitat a budget-conscious employer could find! Speaking of our employer, looks like they sent ahead a warm welcome message prior to your arrival. How thoughtful! You can watch it on the main screen.
Fueled by families.
Here at Alta, we committed to pushing the boundaries of technology, exploring the cosmos.
Welcome, valued Alta Interglobal employee. How happy we were to acquire your previous company, Kindred Aerospace. And we want to let you know how much we appreciate your commitment to the Alta Interglobal way. Unfortunately, however, we've been forced to let you go. So, we hope you, however, are alive and that you managed to arrive safely with all your possessions and equipment. Originally, we were planning to ask you to send it all back to us, but I am pleased to announce that the shipping costs were prohibitive, so you can keep them. All warranties are void, of course. So while our initial visions of spreading new Alta interglobal colonies across the universe may be on hold, we trust you enjoyed your time with the company. Further information will be sent via email to your Habitat computer. As an old boss once told me, you can visit
Any city, but you can't live there, so make the most of it.
Well, that's mildly disappointing and a little distressing. I guess we're on our own now? But business is business. Now, if you would kindly authenticate yourself on the computer terminal, there is a one-time setup to complete in there. First things first, looks like you need to digitally sign this. Otherwise, my mission to help you would stop right here. Now, simply select your corporate profile picture to log in. I can sound like this. You found my voice. Remember, I am an AI assistant, so I can sound like anyone you want. I can be your imperious foreign friend or a sassy sidekick, lighting your day with pithy one-liners. And you can change me back and forth at any time. How charming.
I can sound like this.
I can also sound like this.
Alta will fulfill.
Fabulous! We are up and running! I will now deploy the extended comms dish to help connect us to... Wait a minute. Something's wrong! The dish is up, but nothing is working! I think I'll need you to go check it out. Oh, a smuggler suit! Who shoots first? It's the smuggler. The smuggler always shoots first. Okay, the comms antenna should be located right next to the habitat module. Let's see what's wrong with it. Or, if you prefer, well, it's filthy. Something appears to have been living inside the supply crate, and unpacking the crate appears to have juiced it. Oops. Looks like we will need to 3D print ourselves a power hose. Excitingly practical. Your mother would be proud. But before you can do that, you'll need to find a new printer cartridge filled with that raw substance it uses for printing. I found one not too far away, and I'm marking it on your compass. Glorious! A veritable land of hope and opportunity. Feel free to have a wander, smell the roses, or whatever those flowers are. It's a coupon crate, filled with vouchers for Alta Bucks, a currency only usable in the Alta store, which is better than nothing, I guess. You can buy some neat stuff for your habitat. Oh, another one of those carnivorous trees up ahead. What can I say about silicon? Not much, it turns out. And it's asleep. Let's go. Bingo! That was worth it. Bait! It comes in a handy can, useful for distracting critters. Bombs that grow on trees? Perfect. Go grab one. are so many of them, but they seem pretty weak. More irritating than challenging. This one has an explosive temper. Explosive! Ooh, that was close. Oh, I'm detecting one of many kindred personal travel devices that have been dropped here in advance for your own future convenience. Very useful when those organic legs of yours feel tired. Let's check it out. Look, a teleporter. Great! That's one teleporter down, many more to go. Their exact location might appear random at times, but I can assure you that some of our above-level junior scientists probably spend at least half a Tuesday lunchtime thinking about their ideal spots. Unfortunately, they didn't provide any list, so I strongly encourage you to seek them out in the wild. Looks prickly, and blocky, and flammable. Did that lump of rock just give birth to a bug? Oh, it must be spawning season. Feel how moist that air is. Begone, bug! That one looks ripe for popping. Oh, another supply crate! Go check it out! It's an ambush! Defend the precious crate! Believe it or not, we now scan half the Kidnex entries possible on this planet! Yes! With the threat eliminated, the supply crate has unlocked. A standard issue 3D printer cartridge, allowing you to print new tools or gear. It's compatible with most printer models from last century. Yeah, that's the one. Exactly what we need to print your new tool. That said, you still need to collect more common resources. Take your time and head back to the habitat when you've got the stuff. Well, well. So not only did all our survival tools get scattered everywhere, but so did your clothing. So unless you have good knowledge about how to convert alien flora into wearable textile, I suggest you keep an eye open for more wardrobe crates like this one. Okay, so you should now have everything you need to craft the power hose. Just head back to the habitat. The 3D printer is waiting for you. Perfect! Now we can get to work cleaning the comms array. After that, you're free to spray whatever you want with it. That's it! Yes! Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Let me scan the planet. Okay. So, good news is that all of your equipment seems to have arrived safely. But the bad news is that the crates are scattered everywhere. Which is weird. I currently have no idea how that could have happened. Speaking of which, I think I found the supply crate containing your trusty electric whip. It's not too far, and it's now marked on your compass. You'll need that if you ever hope to lasso a creature or two.
Really great. Oh, piece of crap. Hello. This message is for all remaining Kindred employees that are still alive somewhere in the galaxy.
I'm really sorry to call you out of the blue like this, okay? But I just felt like we hadn't been talking since the acquisition. For 3 centuries, I ran Kindred Aerospace. That's 300 years. And then those fools bought it, only to close it down. And now I don't know what to do with myself. I can't stand it. Retirement sucks. Alta Global, piece of company, suck. Well, who do we have here?
Gunter Harrison, you baboon! You may control the galaxy, but you can't control Martin Tweed. Come on.
I can't take it anymore.
Melinda! It's time to call Chew and Slim. I want to help you. All of you former Kindred employees who are lost out there somewhere in space. Stay tuned. I'll be in touch.
New prompt 2.
We're all out of stew.
New prompt 2.
The flavors are new.
Bioluminescent with a hard shell. I bet you could crack it though, if you wanted. Your electric whip could do the job, but it's still waiting for you, all alone in its crate somewhere. Check your journal for details. I don't know about you, but I don't like the look of that gas. There must be a way around or over.
I see a teleporter up ahead.
Okay, we're approaching the location of the missing supply crate. It's right up there. The tree may be large, but I noticed some fungi clinging to its trunk. Let's check it out. That worked! That mushroom is so dried up. I wonder if it could support your weight if we were to rehydrate it. Use your power hose, and we'll know for sure. Good job getting up here, but watch out! I'm picking up a lot of filth further up this stump. Power hose at the ready. Scanning is paying off. And to reward you, I've uploaded a new blueprint that'll let you scan objects held further away. Easier and safer. Print it when you so desire. Ew! The water kind of melted it. Now to find a way out. Persistent and messy. May I suggest using a degreaser? Too much water can kill plants? Who knew? Fragile, but in an awkwardly specific way. What happened to this crate? It looks filthy. Please scan it before touching anything, just in case. All right! Much better. Now you can open it safely, I think. But don't lick your hands afterwards. Correct! That whip! Awesome! Why not try it out on those excitingly foul lumps over there? Correct that whip! Okay, that's one piece of gear retrieved. So many more useful tools to go! That said, I haven't located more supply crates just yet, so I'll keep scanning the planet and let you know when I do. Remember, your new whip also doubles as a lasso. Give it a twirl. Let's go catch something. I found a creature that's not too threatening, or smart, or dangerous. It's a not-so-secret cave! Perfect! More glorious printer slurry! Sweet, slippery, highly flammable goo! Hey! I found a way to upgrade your power hose to extract the juice from some of those weird plants! You just need to find me a few needed components that I can't fabricate at the 3D printer. Sad. I'll keep looking for their transporter signal and keep you posted when I find a likely location. Nice! That wasn't hard. Let's move on to something more challenging, shall we? Right this way. And it's away to the lab with you, my basketball-shaped friend. Oh, a big one! Unfortunately, until you build a pen back at the base, those creatures are basically stuck in the void. Luckily, despite Alta abandoning the colony, the buildings are still up there in orbit. Let's call them down. Colony buildings have landed and are ready for use. Well, some. Most are sad echoes of Alta's broken promises now. But at least amongst them you will find a lovely research pen. Let's take a look inside. Look at this place. So humid, so moist. Remember, for every creature you capture, I can carefully dissect it, study it, then put it back together. Almost good as new. I'm sure we can find some practical applications besides the pure joy of sciencing. All I need you to do is to press that button over there. Don't ask, just do it. Excellent! You have activated the research pen. It's ready to dissect, discombobulate, and dismember creatures whenever we need it. So, head to the Habitat's computer and pick a first candidate to study. Looks like our work here has not gone unnoticed. We've just received an exciting email on your Habitat's computer. Looks like a possible side gig opportunity. All right, the research app is now ready to use. Let's take a look. A bunch of weird challenges that will give us new blueprints? Hell yeah, I'm up for that. Are you? Good, I will begin analysis. It might take a while though. While we wait, why not tackle some of those challenges we just received? Check the list in your journal. All damage. Steve hates it. Who's Steve? Nobody knows.
Introducing multi-economics.
It's so satisfying. All right, my research is complete. The first of many, I hope. That was fun. And the creature is almost exactly the way it was before. Okay, so I'm also done searching the planet for other supply crates, and it looks clean. But You will be either delighted or terrified to know that the rest of your gear is still in this star system, but on other planets. Which is the perfect opportunity to use the planet cannon! Currently waiting in our orbital warehouse. But before we can launch ourselves onward, the cannon needs calibrating, and the data we need for that has crashed somewhere. I have a likely site, however. I'll mark its location on your compass now. Let's go! What should we buy next? I was thinking a throw rug or a lamp. I didn't think you could grab the flying ones! Satisfying! Slimy, moist, and oozy. I like it. My eyepiece is fogging. Boom shakalaka! Come on now! It's only a few slimes. How bad can it be? That was a lot of slime. A lot. I feel unclean. Oh, that will look good on you. And better still, the more you bounce, the higher you go! Thankfully, you're not afraid of heights! want to do some diving. Awesome. I'm sure I can locate an upgrade for this. I'll let you know when I find it. That's a choice. Ooh, those cracks in the ground look excitingly breakable. If you could generate enough downward force, I could fabricate an upgrade to your jetpack, but I'll need some special herbs and spices. But it looks like the key component we're missing for this one can't be found on this planet. Keep exploring, and I'll keep looking for it. Great job! You finished the first batch of mysterious challenges. For science, I guess. Let's head back to the habitat when you're ready. See what upgrades we've unlocked and see if there are any more tasks.
Congratulations!
To the victor goes the spoils. I've unlocked fresh upgrades in the printer to celebrate your achievement. Good work!
The Shamalama's Ding Dong Academy presents the Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program. Extreme routine. Universal Ground, and subs, and you go up train with a partner. This time one, even if you
Okay, the software we're looking for is close, but high above us. It looks like a dead end unless you can figure out another way up. Get out that scanner and search! Looks like a plant that's anchored itself to the environment. With our research pen up and running, we have an opportunity to make some custom gear. I think I can figure out how to build you a grapple. So all we need is to capture the right critter, right? For science? I've marked a promising area on your compass for some initial exploration. A nice spot! So scenic! A tranquil little marsh! Okay, the creature you need is nearby. Keep your eyes peeled and your visor clean. Oh, this one is angry. But that's a hobgoblin! Capture it! There it is! So big and juicy! Remember, you'll need to stagger it first before you can capture it. Aim for the mouth. Wait for it to open, then shoot! Excellent! Now we can put our research pen to good use. Head back to base and use the computer to access the research app. To alarm you, but I am getting a very faint transmission from a source nearby. It doesn't seem to be Alta equipment, so I suggest you go check it out. It might be useful, or valuable, or dangerous. We won't know until we get there. My research begins. I promise to put the poor thing back together when I'm done. In a while. Quite a while. Give me some time. Research complete. Head back to the habitat and open the 3D printer to see what I came up with. That's right! A grapple attachment! Your whip can now attach to those grapple blobs we've seen everywhere. Should give you access to all kinds of exciting and potentially dangerous areas. Okay! So according to my projections, You now have everything you need to reach that missing software we'll need to calibrate the planet cannon. Let's go! Interface with this data port to get the chest to open. It'll take some time, and you'll need to stay nearby to keep the signal strong enough. Otherwise, it won't work. Okay, let's do this. Grass cannot defeat us! Oh, it's going to be an old-school hacking moment, like in the good old days when computers were new. Remember that movie Swordfish? Classic. This is like that, except with flying slugs and exploding critters. Perfect! I did it! Actually, I did it 30 seconds ago, but I wanted to add a little more tension to the moment. Chest is now unlocked. You're welcome. Bingo! That is indeed the piece of software we were looking for. Uploading it now. And done! The planet cannon stored in our orbital warehouse should now be properly calibrated on arrival, allowing us to reach other planets in this system. Exciting! Speaking of which, it's time to call it down to the surface. And while we're at it, we may as well add another research pen that fits the climate of our next destination. Hot and arid is in our future. Wait, what's that? Something's wrong. Ah! Someone has hacked into your Habitat PC and left behind a message? Okay, well, I recommend heading back to watch it. What if it's ransomware? Or a worm? Or spyware? The signal is getting stronger. I think I see it. Submerged over there in the swamp. Can you scan it for me, please? Oh, Flashback Friday! That looks like one of Kindred's old launch vehicles. I wonder what it's doing down here. But, we must have tripped some automated security, because we seem to be receiving a message on an old Kindred aerospace frequency. Very odd. Check it out on the Habitat's main screen. Oh. I must have tripped the automated security while poking into the Kindred archives about that old spaceship you found in the swamp. Because we seem to be receiving a message on an old Kindred aerospace frequency. Very odd. Check it out on the main screen. That's some kind of amber or resin, but nothing in your current gear can put a dent in it. I guess I could upgrade your pouch to be able to carry the kind of dangerously corrosive stuff that might destroy it. But I'd need access to some local and highly potent acid. Sadly, I'm not detecting anything appropriate around here. But I'll keep a sensor out for that. Promise. What an interesting crystal formation. Let's keep looking for your gear. I found in the cargo manifest that Alta thought of packing a tool for this insanely specific situation. What are the odds?
Please forgive this intrusion. By now you must be wondering how you ended up in this state. Why did Alta bar you? How did you end up in this lost corner of the universe? How did your gear end up strewn across the planet? And while I cannot answer all these questions, in the end, I will answer some. I too have been wronged by Alta. I too have been forced to find purpose on a strange alien world. So come and find me, new friend. This is a mystery we will solve together.
Okay, so I spent some time looking into that old javelin you found based on its VIN number. And I am pleased to say that it was one of our deluxe models. So it should still be salvageable. Melinda! The deluxe, now! Grab me a cheeseburger too while you're at it, thank you so much. It does look like it's been there for a while. And who knows what happened to the pilot? And do we even care? I don't think so. Why? Because it's ours now. All we need to do is repair it. No, not the chop suey. We need the deluxe, not the regular. The deluxe. Keep going. Yes, Melinda, just over there. I dug into the automated diagnostics to isolate the damage, and I sent those blueprints to your 3D printer. All you have to do now is gather the right resources and print them. If you pull it off, you might even wind up back on Earth. Imagine the look on their faces at Alta when you turn up at their doorstep. Revenge is best served cold and in person. Together, we will get back what they have stolen from us. Kindred will rise again.
Well, that was strangely ominous. I presume whoever it was will get back in contact when it's appropriate. Okay, so the good news is that this tweet guy just sent us 2 new blueprints for parts we need to fix that javelin. Bad news is that the ship is still lying half submerged in the swamp. First, we'll need to do something about that.
72 for the juiciest.
If you can't wait any longer to leave this lush and humid planet to explore the rest of the star system, then just head to the perfectly calibrated planet cannon and load yourself in.